Why not use the time as a technique to keep people on the call, break the ice, and make waves? Hi, guys. My name's Deepak Shukla, founder at Pearl Lemon Sales. We're a sales training and development agency based in the UK as well as the USA, but serving clients worldwide. And here today, we're going to talk about in day number 14 of 119 days of cold calling training, the time telling technique. And before we get into it, feel free to click the link below to get an additional 17 strategies not shared in this training. So fundamentally, when it comes to time telling, what you must consider is that depending upon the time of the day, you can make small talk. Okay. So you've got fundamentally 4 slots upon which you can make a comment in relation to the time of day. You've got morning, afternoon, or you've got morning, you've got morning, afternoon, and night. I don't know where 4 came from, but morning, afternoon, and night. And based upon those 3 buckets, you can say stuff, and the layers get a bit more nuanced when it comes close to midday, when it comes close to the middle of the afternoon, let's say 3 o'clock, and when it's pre-office hours, say 7 a.m. So whilst it's morning, afternoon, and night, and they're very definitely things to be mindful of, do know that depending upon which side of that time of day you're leaning into, that the verbiage can change. So you wouldn't, for example, say to someone, "Hey Frank, good morning. I see it's 11:30 a.m. Brilliant time to be up and at it and getting around." Do you see the problem with that? Do you see the challenge of saying to somebody, top time in the morning when it's 11:30 a.m. I wake up at 4:30. By that point, I've been awake for several hours. So saying something along the lines about top of the morning would just seem nonsensical to me. So using the time of day as well as the block of day is super important. So it's quite appropriate to say, "Hey Richard, 7 a.m. Good morning. Glad to see that you're up and at it like myself. Now let's, for the purposes of the time telling technique, go through some examples that you could use depending upon the time of day." Morning. So hi there. Can I speak to Richard Dawkins? Oh, hi, Richard. It's Deepak here from Pearl Lemon. First of all, 7:27 a.m. and you're a decision maker. Always happy to meet people that are after my own heart. So I want to show kudos on that first of all. That is example 1. Let's go to example 2. Hi there, can I speak to Richard, please? Richard, well, it's almost midday, so I'll say good afternoon. I don't know if you're already thinking about lunch, but my stomach, probably after this call, is going to start rumbling. That's option 2. Option 3. Hi there, can I speak to Richard? Ah, great. Richard, good afternoon. I see the time is 2 o'clock, so we're eating away into the day. How's your day going, buddy? That's option 3. Option 4. Good afternoon. Can I speak to Richard? Richard, 4 p.m., almost the end of the day. Have you got any plans for after work, mate? Option 5. Good evening. Is Richard around? Richard, working hard, burning the candle at both ends, I see. Always impressive, to be honest with you, mate, to see a founder in at this time of the evening. Shows that they care. Now, guys, I spitballed all of those, but do you see how you can use ultimately the time of the day to engage and make most use of the time telling technique? And if you're not using such a technique, then I really think that you're going to struggle to make the small talk that's necessary at the beginning of calls to really break the ice, because otherwise it's just too transactional. It really just feels like, "Hi, is this Richard Dawkins? Is this Richard Dawkins? Great. My name's Callum. I'm calling from a company called Pearl Lemon. We're looking to help you with..." It feels like, whoa. Easy, tiger. Caress me. Build me into the relationship. Don't scare me the hell away. So that is the ultimately idea of how the time telling technique works, because it prevents you from, and it'll prevent you from saying too much too soon. And that is a real problem when you fundamentally jump onto a call and you need to break the ice before you start pitching. And with the time telling technique, no matter the time of the day, as well as ultimately the use the week technique, If you use these two in combination, they are so powerful. You will absolutely book appointments using the user week technique as well as time telling technique. These two together will be a fantastic resource for you as you go out and start placing those cold calls. Cheers, guys.
Remember, we've got 17 gated strategies just waiting for you. All you need to do is bing, subscribe, as well as click the link in the description below to get access to those 17. Get some.